It's the UCLA Bruins and the Michigan State Spartans. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Hey, I caught up with the UCLA head coach before the game. He is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bruins offense will have the opening possession of the game. Nico Iamaleava. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. Hits inside, it's Knight. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wide receiver going in motion. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Sparty. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. From deep, it's Morgan. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field hoping to get things going here. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes a handoff, it's Knight. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out, and they knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Oh, pressure's coming. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, and you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Snags it. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Sets his feet. It's Iamaleava. Finds his tight end. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but it makes life really easy on me on second down.
The Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Iamaleava to the air again. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Caught. Surge March ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Iamaleava. In the backfield, it's Knight. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Turns into the pile. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
It's 4th down, and they can make a field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th. He didn't make it. He needed one, and he's going to lose one instead. The Spartans offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Cam Edwards. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. Follows his blocks. It's Edwards. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Out wide left, it's McCray. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the 1st.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier.
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Fires to the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Finds the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
3rd down in the gun, Iamaleava. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Iamaleava. He's got it. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. They'll run it. It's Knight. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to pass. It's Iamaleava. Out wide right, it's Knight. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away. Now they've set up third down.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Play action, Iamaleava. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Quarterback just threw that one wide. Might have been bothered that the defender was going to try to undercut that route and pick it off.
Yeah, and those out routes, remember, you're throwing all the way towards the sideline, so it's a longer throw. And you're right, if you miss short...
Wide open spaces. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Really nice discipline by that receiver against man coverage, because you know that throw is going to be contested with a defender in your back pocket. He fights back to the football. He fights through contact and shows really strong hands on the catch.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's at the 20. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Spartans trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. From the red zone, it's Patterson. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Spartan! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Here on the UCLA sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to give more of a push up front. The crowd is making it hard, though. I can tell you it is hard to hear as they try to struggle and communicate. We'll see if they're able to come together against this very hostile crowd. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Grabbed behind the line, it's Matthews. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give. Looking for a crease. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Knight. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Motion from the wideout. Left side is Matthews. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bruins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Turns upfield. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
On the move. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give them a little crease, you can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
4th down, Iamaleava. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. Just a terrible, terrible mistake. So instead of getting off the field on 4th down, the offense has a 1st and 10. Here's Iamaleava to throw. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UCLA!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Bunch formation for these receivers. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's McCray. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just a short pass to the tight end. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Spartans come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Plows his way ahead. Breaks into the open. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Might have a chance. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play, giving up the sack.
This drive facing a little adversity now. A 10-yard loss leaves him with 2nd and 20. Throws to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Fires to the right. Complete downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's a nice completion. I know you don't get the first down. You're obviously set up in field goal range here down in the red zone, but because you've got 4th and short now, you may decide to go for this if you're on offense.
Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Good right down the boulevard. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with a look at Syracuse in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Orange with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team. And this one gets them to 5 wins on the year, which isn't cause for a campus-wide celebration, but it's proof the coaching staff is getting through to this team. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12. Now back to your game inside Spartan Stadium.
The Bruins will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner goes down. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
He put that one in harm's way, and it's swatted down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
That is the exact energy they talked about at halftime. Like coming out with right now for this defense. You're trailing, but it's a close game. It's a one-possession game. Come out and set the tone. That's exactly what they did, forcing the punt on the first drive.
He's brought down, and he looked for room to return it, and there wasn't much there. Offense in a bunch formation. Motion from the wide receiver. Iamaleava fires to the big fella. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
This is a top 25 5 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions. Ooh.
Zings it complete to the right.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains because of his ability after the catch. It's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And the Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Holds on, it's Ellis. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO flick. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Caught on the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Cuts it upfield. It's Knight. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking for running room. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Got some green grass. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
New running back, same result. It's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and goal. Right side, it's Smith. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Sees some running room. He's past the sticks. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Still looking to his right. Can't hold on in the face of the contact. Deadlocked here in the 3rd quarter. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's McCray. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. He splits the uprights. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Quick give. It's Knight. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Keep it on the ground. Spins away from the defense. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here comes the offense on first down. Running inside. It's Knight. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Saying in the gun on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be fourth down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. On the run, it's Edwards. Turning it on! And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Nice play to knock that one down.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone, and I love the vision right here by the quarterback, seeing the quarterback the whole way, breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the first down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the first down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Got to make the play on fourth. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
They'll move the wide receiver. The corners are walked up tight. Going long. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be second and long.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Press center downs going to the air. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but you can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. And the Spartans will have it 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Enough to move the chains. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You could see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Finds a crease. It's Edwards. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. The eyes now turn to the defense to see whether they can keep this lead intact late in the 4th. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Throwing, Iamaleava unloads to the right. Caught, it's Ellis. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And that right there might be the play that they look back on if they end up winning this game as the key play in the game. In a 2-minute situation trailing, you're just trying to get a completion to get the momentum going, but they come up with a huge explosive play, and that might be the one that wins the game.
Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Nico Iamaleava throwing again. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Out wide left, it's Knight. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, look, I know this guy is not the biggest running back in college football, but boy, is he dangerous, right? He's so shifty. He's hard to bring down. It's a good idea to get him going in the passing game. Put him out in space. Let's see what he can do.
Turns it upfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He's looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, that drive right there is exactly what you dream about. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ballgame.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires to the right. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver...
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Rashad Downs going up top. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. You're going to hear guys